y'all doing? Down here in the basement today, getting ready for crappie season. We're froze in down here. I'm not gonna say froze in, but it's down about 14, 16 degrees outside. Sleet and freezing rain. Bottom part of Arkansas, that's all we ever get really. Northern part gets a bunch of snow. We get the sleet and freezing rain, so might as well take the time to get ready for crappie season. So I've got a bunch of lures here that I've already poured. That's blue with a chartreuse green paddle tail. I'm gonna go ahead and get all these off these sprues, get them packaged up. So when I get to fishing, I get low on inventory. All you gotta do is come down here and get some of these. Now I've got some other colors. Put that there. This is a June bug. This is June bug. That's a June bug right there with a chartreuse green tail. I love that color. And I love this blue. I do get on that blue. But that's blueberry. Instead of putting the black flake like monkey milk, I put a blue flake. And then there's times that, man, fish love it. So I have some whites. I gotta pour some tails today. And just some chartreuse green bodies. And I think I'm gonna put some chartreuse orange tails on these for springtime. So that's today's job. I don't know if I got all of them off that one or not. Guess I did. Anyway, I'll put them in here. Put just a little worm hole in there. Get the air out of them. These bags, I don't really care for these bags I bought. You can see they don't have much up here, so a lot of times when you go open it up, it tears them. But you put this over here. It's on there. But I'm gonna get all these packaged up. We'll melt some plastic down, put a little color in it, and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm gonna take these little bodies. I'm gonna put this little mold right here. This is a small mold, but it shoots great. I got it from Fat Guys Fishing. They make great crappie molds. But I have some chartreuse yellow I'm trying to remelt. And I'm gonna shoot these tails chartreuse yellow. And I might even put a little bit of silver glitter in there, because I want some flash. Now, all these little sprues right here, you can just remelt all that. So I keep it. And remelt them. But I might add a little, I think I will add some flash. I'm gonna shake this orange up. I haven't been down here in several months. You know. So I'm getting ready. I'm gonna try to get this orange shook up real good. And I'm gonna shoot these yellow bodies right here with some bright orange. I use some grubs that's got the bright orange body and a chartreuse yellow tail. I'm gonna flip the script a little bit. They might like that, you know. A lot of times crappie like something a little different. Get out of here. Try not to overheat this stuff too quick. So, about 35 seconds. So, y'all stay with me. And we're gonna try to come up with something. I mean, we use them all the time anyway. It's about that time of year. Crappie's starting to bite, they're starting to feed up. Spawn won't be but about another 3 to 4 months. It's super cold outside, can't do anything, can't go anywhere. Work shut down right now because of the roads. So, like I said, down here in the south, we get ice and rain. and that rain just freezes. So instead of having good dry snow to drive on down here, all we have is ice. So I mean, they shut the roads down for work. We'll be right back. All right, I about got it where I want it. Let's add a little silver glitter. I might be out of my. It won't take much. There's not a lot of plastic in there, and I don't want a bunch in there. I just want enough to really kind of change it. I think that's gonna be good. Let's move that back up just a little bit. Alright, so we got that back out. Got my mold here. It's hold a little pressure on it. I hope that shoots good. That mold's pretty cool. And I don't have no warmer plate, so keep a little bit on top. I believe that silver might just give it a little bit more flash. We'll put this in there to keep it warm. It's probably about 52 degrees down here. And all this right here, you just take and remelt it also. Now you're gonna be touching a lot of stuff that's hot. You better get some gloves on. I don't plan on touching anything super hot, but that don't mean I'm not gonna get burnt. And really, I don't even know where my gloves are, so. Safety first. I think it'll be safety last today. All right, when this cools off a little bit, I'll be right back. Tell you what, while we're waiting for this to cool off, this right here is Baked Plastics 242. That is great for making crappie lures. I'm gonna put 4 ounces. That's 4 ounces right there. Now, I'm gonna get this back out. Set that over there. I gotta get this to melt. It's gotta turn clear. You guys that do this all the time, y'all know. It's gotta turn clear before you can do anything. I think this is gonna be cool enough. I hope it poured right. Oh yeah, look at there. Y'all see that? So, white body, chartreuse green tail, a little bit of silver glitter. I think I could have went to a little finer, but I believe I'm out of my fine glitter. But that glitter right there is gonna be just enough to put a little sparkle off. It's a little extra. Now I'm gonna just set it back here, let it cool off, and then we'll shoot some more here in a second. I'm gonna add these bodies of this mold. Go ahead and finish this up, so I'll be right back. Okay, I got it warmed back up. Let's shoot another mold real quick. Hold your pressure down, not extreme amount of pressure. You put too much pressure, then it'll flash. Make sure that sprue fills up all the way, because if it don't, as it cools, I'm gonna add all this back in there. Now, I've got this right here. Let me change stir knives. Yeah. Let's see, that kind of turned clear. It's not milky white no more. I'm gonna put this back in here. Boy, I did it, didn't I? All right. Let me make sure. I'm not sure. Yeah, I have opened this one. Okay. So, Baked Plastics, PP 400, fluorescent orange. Let's see what we got here. I'm gonna saturate it. I'm not gonna go by the drops. I'm gonna saturate it. See it right there? It's gonna take, it might take more than that. Make sure it shook up real good. I've been shaking it. All right. There we go. Now, I'll warm that back up a little bit. Let's see what this does. Nice. Nice. I think it's gonna be real nice. So now we have that orange. I'm gonna put these yellow bodies down in here. This mold right here, you can shoot bodies. You can shoot whatever color you want on this side to make the body. And then you add the tail. But here's the trick. There's no way for this air to get out. So you can't just shoot a solid color, because then you're gonna have a bubble, a big void off in it. So you have to take the bodies out here, put in here, and then shoot the tails. I have thought about taking and just kind of doing some little vent, but I don't know if that'd mess it up or make it work. I don't know. But there are some colors I would like to be able to shoot, not to do a two-part. Like this blueberry. I'd like to be able to shoot it all the way. So having to do the body first and the tail. I mean, I've tried and tried, but you're gonna have voids. So we're gonna get these in here. And then I'm gonna get that orange back out, and I'm gonna stir it around, and I'm gonna see what it looks like before I just shoot it. These little, no, I do love these molds. All right, this orange. Tell you what, let's just all right, so now we got, let's see, that's kind of more of a peach. Let's brighten that up. I made it. You know what? I know what I can do. You can take some hot pink and you can really brighten up some orange, and it don't take a lot. It don't take very much at all. That's gonna work. That's gonna work. Alright. So we're gonna shoot this and we're gonna see what it does. I'm still not certain if I'm sold. I may have to end up getting a different brand of plastic. I'm gonna have to try that what is it, Dead On Plastics. They make a turbo orange. But a lot of times you can take and, well, that's just fluorescent. This is a turbo pink. You can take a little hot pink, mix in with some orange, and it will brighten it up. I might have to put a little bit more of that in here, but that looks a lot better. I don't know if y'all can see that. That looks a lot better. So we will find out soon what this looks like, and I'll be right back. Tell you what, while we're waiting, while we are waiting for this, I'm fixing to shoot this this stinger. Oh yeah, that felt like a pretty good pour right there. Hold a little pressure. Now, we're gonna see what that looks like too. So when these cool off, I'll be right with you. All right. Oh yeah. There we go. Here, let's get them back where they belong. That's slabalicious, isn't it? Yeah, that is slabalicious. Now I have a color that has hot pink head, chartreuse yellow tail that I call Crazy Rooster. It's awesome. But I think old slabalicious right there, that's a little 2-inch kicker. Super, let me get this off here. This right here, it's a 1/4-inch body. Super real thin tail, the little paddle. I don't know if y'all can see that. Little small paddle right there on the end. And that is so thin, man, you can actually sit there and just jig. And just you holding it, just the vibration will make that little tail sit there and do that little paddle, put off vibration. Plus, all these ridges right here, when it goes to the water, makes that water have a little turbulence to it, more vibration in the water. Hey, you try it. Well, that's got to talking to y'all on that sprue. See how I was saying? Keep it filled up. I got to talking to y'all. Look what I did. I didn't pay attention, but I bet it looks good anyway. I'm kind of pumped to see this myself. Early springtime bait right here. Yeah, I'm getting a sneak peek. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Well, come undone. Looky here. Now, I would say that is fluorescent orange, right? Y'all seen it. It's that fluorescent orange. Just 2 or 3 drops of hot pink, and you get, man, that is a good looking bait. I'm gonna tell you right now, you put that on like a chartreuse yellow jig head or a bright orange if you want to keep it all one color. I think I'd try it on a white or a chartreuse yellow jig head, maybe a hot pink. And you swim that sucker by a brush pile, give it a little pause, let it wink at them. I guarantee you it's over with then. Yeah, you just swing it by there, let them wink at it. Woo! So, we're gonna keep melt this back down, and we're gonna do some more of that right there. I'm really liking this right here. I like that. I will be using it this year. Y'all stay tuned. All right, here we go. The pulling off. Let me straighten these up. Well, they don't want to straighten up. It's kind of like a wild kid, just don't want to straighten up. Anyway, they're right there. Slabalicious, baby. I guarantee you, them days that you're out there fishing and the bait that you've been using, you just caught 3 or 4. Now you can't even get a bite. Just say you're using something like a natural color, white pearl, silver, grayish, look like a minnow, and you can't get a bite. Tie you something like that on and make 2 or 3 casts, and I guarantee you they'll go to biting that. You're gonna catch 2 or 3 on that, and then you're gonna go back right to the same color you was using. That's how it happens up here. So, all right, well, I'm gonna keep shooting, and we'll see what we can come up with. All right. real good. Now this spray on this one right here, it don't sink down. Now this bigger side right here, when you shoot the bodies, it will sink down pretty good. But this side right here don't. But like you did see this sprue sink down, you have to keep that filled up while you're pouring. And I just didn't do it earlier. Like I said, I got talking to y'all. So I've got one more after this one I'm gonna do. And I'm thinking about taking some of this white right here and just making some straight white stingers, 2-inch stingers. I don't believe I have any in the boat or any of my tackle. So best part of the year is just getting prepared, right? It's like deer hunting. Man, you getting your lanes bush hauled, getting your limbs trimmed, getting your stands in position, getting everything ready. Fishing season, same thing. Man, getting your tackle box stacked up, stocked up, getting everything you need, your hooks, your lead heads, your baits, what colors you're out of, you know, getting your inventory ready. I mean, to me, that's about as much fun as fishing. So, all right, let's look at this one. One more. One more. They are not going to act right. Look at there. Man, that's beautiful. Take them. Package them up. All right, I've got that orange. I'm gonna go into white now. I'm gonna save this orange. All right, hey. I didn't even record it, but I have poured. That's just a pure white. Pure white. Well, that one right there's got a brown flake or something in it, so, but I don't sell these. Look at there. So as far as today, just the 2 stinger baits I've made is the bright orange and just a pure white. And then I also shot, while I was shooting white, some more bodies. So, nothing big going on. That's about all I'm gonna do for the day. Down here and spend about an hour. Gives me something to do. I'm about ready to go up there and eat some lunch. But I did package quite a bit today. Some I already had laid out here. Put these molds together and put them up. Like I said, nothing fancy. Nothing fancy at all. So, maybe if all this ice and sleet gets off the road when we can get to the lake, you might see me using some of these if that's what they're wanting to buy. But until next time, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and leave me a comment. Appreciate y'all.